Whack-A-Mole number 160. Random picks, 5 random records. I showcase them to you. Here we go. Too many stools around. Let's get rid of these stools. One. Something fell. 2. 3. 4. It's always fun. I enjoy this. 5. It's good exercise too. 5. 5 records from my collection. Oh, this one's got so easy. The best Dylan album ever. Unless you pick Blood on the Tracks or Highway 61, but Blonde on Blonde, I Want You. I Want You. I love I Want You. People don't think, I want you. No, 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 I want you. Of course, Rainy Day Woman. This is not the original with the Claudia Cardinale inset, which I do have. This is a stereo version, I believe. It is a stereo version. You know, of course, Santa Lady of the Lowlands. I mean, what do I have to say about this? Some people don't like this blurry photograph, but good for Bob and good for the creative. I just think it's great. So there's not much to say this that hasn't been said before. Bob Dylan, probably the greatest single artist, non-band artist in the history of popular music, folk, rock. Yeah, definitely. No contest. Now, another person in that folk genre, and I love this record. He did a series of, this is Loudon Wainwright III, Columbia Records. He was also on Atlantic Records. This had a cult hit that was played on FM radio called Dead Skunk. It opens up, I believe. Yeah, is it open up? Yeah. Dead Skunk in the Middle of the Road. Of course, father of Martha Wainwright, father of Rufus Wainwright. He's Loudon Wainwright II. His father, Loudon Wainwright II, he's the third. The second was the editor of Life magazine. If you ever pick some old issues of Life magazine up and look at the sort of the intro from the publisher or the editor, I guess, and it's his father. But he had a quirky sound. If you saw those movies like Undeclared, the TV show, the Undeclared TV show with, that was Judd Apatow's TV show, I think lasted 2 seasons tops. He played the father of the main protagonist, the main character in that. But kind of a quirky folk rock thing. All his records are really good. So he doesn't get enough love around here, in my opinion. Loudon Wainwright the Third. I don't know. I don't get this thing about you name your kid the same name you have 3 times. What's that friggin' about? Okay. Jimmie Rodgers. He might have had other songs, but the big hit, obviously, is Honeycomb. It's kind of, again, a pop country-esque song. So this album is on Dot Records. Dot Records. Didn't Dot Records have Safaris? A Wipeout? Wasn't that on Dot Records? I don't remember. I think so. And Kisses Sweeter Than Wine. I picked this record up. I don't know the whole album. I'll be honest with you. I don't know the whole album. But Honeycomb, what a great single. This is like, what is it, 1962-ish? But it has the Banana Boat song, made famous by Harry Belafonte, of course. Puff the Magic Dragon. Walk right in. Sit right down. Daddy, let your hair hang down. Not the original version. That was the Swingin' Singles, the Swingers. I forgot who did that song. But that's one of the first songs I remember hearing folk song-wise when I was a kid. It was at 1962-ish. give or take. Whim away, a whim away. So he's doing a lot of sort of folk songs of the day. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. I can't sing. Whim away. So, and God bless the child. Kisses sweeter than wine. Anyway, Honeycomb. I love that song. It's a fun song. So nothing really else to say about this. I don't know a lot about Jimmie Rodgers. Not the train singer, the cowboy trainman Jimmie Rodgers. Is that Jimmie Rodgers? Same, different person. Anyway. And, two more. Okay. Chicago Transit Authority, CTA, Columbia Records, 1968. This is the only one you need. After a while, I like the second album, the third album, maybe the fourth, maybe. But after a while, they destroyed. Chicago friggin' destroyed Roman numerals as we know it. Chicago, X, Y, V, X, W, V, V, whatever it was. Friggin' no. Terry Kath, great guitar player. Robert Lamb. Does anybody really know what time it is? Does anybody really care? 25 or 64 is not on this. What else is on here? Introduction, Only the Beginning, Questions 67 and 68. Also a very political. A freeform guitar, of course, is the Terry Kath Jam psych wanker of a song. Not really anything, but kind of cool in a way. But it's got a great version of I'm a Man, the song that Spencer Davis group with Stevie Winwood had a hit on. This is a great version of the great percussive ending that goes on and on and on with the wood blocks and percussive. Love that version. But side 4 is a side of its time politically. It starts with prologue, August 29, 1968, the protests at the Democratic Convention in Chicago, and goes into Someday, August 29th, 1968, and into Liberation. So it's a wonderful, politically charged album. One of two great albums of 1968. 1968 political horn music. Actually, not political, but horn music. The other one is the San Francisco band, the Sons of Champlin, which is a little more jazzy than Chicago. Of course, they had to drop the Transit Authority because the friggin' Transit Authority in Chicago, literally the Chicago Transit Authority, got a little upset. So they changed it to Chicago because you can name it after a state, but God forbid you name it after a transit authority, which makes me wonder how Buffalo Springfield got to keep their name, because Buffalo Springfield's a company of big tractors and earth moving devices. So Chicago, 1968. And lastly, this is a cool record. This is kind of psychedelic, folk, eerie, dirgy. Farewell, Aldebaran. This is Judy Henske and Jerry Yester. Jerry Yester works with Lovin' Spoonful. I'm blanking out on this. This is a folk psych cult record. Is it 1968, 69? I don't remember. But this is a Light in the Attic reissue. This is a cool record. You should pick this up. This is Light in the Attic reissue. Again, look at all that psychedelic kind of shit. I mean, this is tight. Do you really want to read this? You smoke a joint and you read this stuff. Otherwise, nobody, I don't think, in the history of our planet actually reads all these lyrics like this. I mean, this is with all this Paisley, stuff in the background. I don't know. But cool record. Was Jerry Lester? Am I misremembering this? Lovin' Spoonful, or was it the Association? I failed you. Anyway, this is a cool record. I failed the history of this record, but I failed you. So sometimes I'm successful, sometimes I'm not, but I will tell you either way. So thanks for watching. Mazzy loves you. Whack-A-Mole number 160, is that what I said? But I love doing these because this is fun. Take care, everyone.